No more netter baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to the supreme primordial creator whom ordains and conducts all life that exists. Libation.
I say.
No more pert neteru baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to the company of our ancestors who manifest as divine principles of love, light, nature, and virtues of the primordial Most High Creator. Libation.
I say.
No more guru baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to all of gurus, Sufis, saints, mystics, and spiritual masters and teachers from time memorial, from the known to unknown, and from our present time cycle, for out of their immense love for Dharma and the teachings and humanity, who makes tremendous sacrifices on our behalf for the sake of self and God realization. Libation.
I say.
No more Dharma baya. We seek refuge in the teachings of the great realizers, Buddhas, sages, mystics, and spiritual masters and teachers from time memorial, from the known to unknown, and from our present time cycle. And we shall be as retainers of the gift of grace. Libation. No more Sangha baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to all of our spiritual communities across all time and space, which give us the impetus, strength, courage, and the help needed for the sake of self and God realization. Not just for our sake, but for the sake of all sentient beings. Libation.
I say.
Mur Nefer Hotep, Ma'at Nefer Seba, Bhagwan Afrika, Guru Mojabai, Ibae Ashe. Aspiration plus courage plus patience equals spiritual attainment. Bhagwan Afrika, Hotep, peace, peace, peace.
hopefully it might be the day that we've been looking for, but we shall see. God's will.
So this song says this: I don't know how God's gonna do it. And I don't know when it's gonna fix it. I only know that God's gonna make a way for me. I know He will. I know He's gonna do it. You can help me sing victory. Listen, come on. He never told me how He's gonna do it. See, He never told me just how He's gonna fix it. And I'm happy, shawty, I know He's gonna make a way for me. I know He's gonna do it. Help me sing victory. Oh, ain't no harm to mourn, not while we're home. Tell the Lord. Tell the Lord. Where's the Lord? Now happy shawty, I know God's gonna make a way for me. I know He's gonna do it. I know He's gonna do it. I'll fight Him. I'll depend on Him. He's faithful, dependable too. I lean on Him. You try it all. You try it all. Tell the Lord. Come help me, Michael Max. Amen. Sister Dennis, I know that He will. I know that He will. I know He will. He will. Don't know how. Sure don't know when. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. While I'm waiting, just gonna say, Lord, do care. Nothing is more important than to know you'll always be there. For I know in my heart you alone knows what's best for me.
So, yes is the key to what you're looking for. Because fundamentally, you want peace. Too. And you're trying to find it in all kinds of other kinds of strategies, seeking for it in the world, in this or that. You see? Where peace don't exist. But it is peace that you're looking for. And that peace only happens when you are able to say yes to reality and abandon your futile ambition to edit reality. That's not possible. The peace is within you. And you're searching for it outside. Principally in relationships. So forth and so on. It's not the location of peace. And without peace, how will you make your life meaningful? It won't be meaningful. You see. And this absence of meaningfulness guarantees any kind of benefit you could be to any other human being. You see. So peace is really interesting. I've always been amazed by Islam, you see. Even growing up and hanging out, so to speak, around the temples and so forth and so on. And peace be upon you, you see. May peace be upon you, right? And I was wondering, what is this peace they're talking about? And it took a long time to get a sense of what these Sufi mystics were talking about. So much more can be said about it, you see. One of the things I've learned going to church, is that even on them old women sitting on that morning bench, right? We used to sing that song, Peace Be Still. Yes, sir. You remember that? Yes. So there seemed to be some kind of relationship between stillness and peace. So I just thought that was something that might be of interest for us to consider a little bit of today. We won't. We cannot exhaust it with words. But you certainly have been endowed with a ability, a capacity by which you can finally find this peace but it would require you to be still. And basically, that's the whole function of meditation and so forth and so on, right? It's to be still in body, emotions, mind, thoughts, etc., but still. So the problem is how to be still. Fundamentally, right? And so that becomes the function of sadhana, spiritual practice, is to be able to achieve that stillness. And then by that, peace simply descends. A lot more can be added to this superficial analysis here, but you getting the point? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so, but that's the process by which you can really have peace. And you see, you're not able to experience that for many reasons, you see, but the primary obstacle is to you surrendering, letting go, and just be still.
Yes, sir.
If that is not accomplished, you see, but it's that feeling, because where there's no peace, there's no feeling of completeness. See, you don't feel complete fundamentally. You see, that's why you're grabbing for this, you're grabbing for that. You gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have a million and one things, because fundamentally, you don't feel at peace. You don't feel complete. You feel something is still missing, and you're looking for it all over the place. That search for peace, incompleteness, where it does not exist, is the basis of all this stuff. So, I thought that would just be something for you to consider in your quest for peace. And when there's no peace, no feeling of completeness, fulfillment, then how will you be happy? You're not happy. You're trying to be happy. And you're searching for where happiness does not exist. That too is within you, your fundamental nature, what you really are. You see, is the location of what you're looking for. So you have to go through some ordeal to get back home. Otherwise, you remain a lost soul out here. I'm leaving the why I'm talking all this stuff here. You can come here for this, but would you rascals like to discuss? Would you like to consider? Yes, but
Or Sheikh Guruza.
let's take one of
To stay on the same subject,
that.
and you can tell me if this needs to be a private conversation, but if we have to be still in order to get to our peace, can you give us some words about how to do that in distracting or disruptive environments?
Well, we have to understand that peace that these mystics are talking about is not disturbed or distracted by all of that. You see? Hmm? Because it is a peace that don't exist on that same plane. Of course, you have to handle the needs that life imposes upon everybody. That's no problem. But peace is it's not an activity. It's the cessation of that some activity going on in you. Are you with me? So you don't have to quit your jobs, divorce your husband and wife. You see. Leave your kids back to the hospital. No, that's not necessary. It's inside. But in some sense, beloved, there is something similar to what you probably are pointing us to examine. And that is called your comfort zone. Because everything you're doing is in the service of perpetuating, maintaining, tweaking, and doing this or that to maintain a certain comfort. Physically, you see, emotionally, psychologically, socially, etc., etc. And you are trying to keep that intact because that gives you some kind of pseudo experience of peace, not the real thing. But it keeps you from committing suicide. Are you with me? Or blowing your brains out, etc. You understand what I'm saying? And that is exhausting. Because then you're trying to control this and that and so forth and so on. You're trying to control what you have no ability to control, and it exhausts you. You're trying to control people that are critical, have critical roles in your ability to feel comfortable. But how will you control? It's like trying to control the weather. Are you with me? So, you have to see this, radically see. And become fearless. You see it?
Yes, sir.
You have to become fearless. You see? Fearless. And you have that capacity too. But you have to go beyond your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your bondage. You can't get out of it because fear. See, fear is the underlying source of all of your obstacles on the spiritual path, as well as off the spiritual path, just in the worldly way of life. It's your fear. And you don't know how to transcend your fear. And yet that is what is required. That's what real surrender is. Are you with it? When they're talking about surrender and so forth and so on, what they're really saying to you, give up thy fear. That is what must be surrendered. Give that fear. And that takes us into a bunch of esoteric stuff. You see, which really help us better understand the symbolism that informs mysticism and so forth. In Hindu tradition, they talk about Shiva, right? And Shiva represents the power of destruction. True?
Yes, sir.
And so you see the worshipers and followers of Shiva are really trying to activate that ability that is dormant within them to destroy fear. That's a power, that's a siddhi, the power to destroy your fear, to let your fears go. Right with me? And do that which you are most fearful of, which incidentally is death, basically. You're afraid of death and dying, and you build your little comfort zone, or rather, better put, you dig a hole like the archbishop put his fears in and pretend you're not going to die. You lose yourself. You see? So fundamentally, your comfort zone consists of just a combination of delusions that you have collected to relieve yourself from the anxiety and the fear of death and dying, which you have no control over. See, it's inevitable. Everyone dies here. And everything you're attached to also ends. That's done with something done. This is the reality. See? So it's fear, beloved. Fear. And you must give up thy fear. You see. In order to be able to live. You see. Just because you're breathing in and out, that don't mean you're alive. Kabir Sahib said, the bellows of a blacksmith does that shit. You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean you're alive. You see, you're just breathing in and out. Every animal, fish, everybody, everything is breathing in and out. That's what I'm saying. Roach, a cat, a dog, they breathing just like you breathe. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
Bad analogy, but you all getting the point. There's life everywhere. Isn't it? True?
Yes, sir.
But that's what Jesus said, I've come to give you life more abundantly. So you're living, but there's no abundance. It's just suffering, fear, so forth. And so that becomes the test. And so you must get out of this comfort zone. You have that ability. The only thing blocking it is fear. It's just your fear. You're trapped in a bubble of your fears. You can get out of it. You have the inherent forces within you. You see, I think Hindus may call it Shiva, it may be called Shakti. I mean, these are forces that everyone has. And so one of the tasks you see is to, this feeling of completeness is when you can bring your Shakti, your female forces and power and energy into harmony with your Shiva, your masculine forces and energy. When you can bring those two together within you, and you can live. it's a real interesting thing. Right? So like when you go out and you try to find a wife, right? You're trying to complete yourself, right? You need the feminine, you're in the male body, right? So it's way beneath your consciousness. I mean, it's down in a quantum level. Are you with me? You don't have no idea, no clue of what makes you do what you do, right? You see? But when children gave you their kids, you can feel that energy in your body all the way down to your penis. You feel what I'm saying? That's Kundalini stuff going on here. Are you with me? Ain't no children in here.
Mm-hmm. Granny back there.
Right? That attraction. That attraction, you're trying to get it completed. True? True. And the same is the case with women.
Yes, sir.
You see that man, and you try to get that man, and you're going to do anything to get that man. You're going to go against your own intuition. Your intuition tell you that, you know, he look like a drunk, or he that drunk with drugs. Shit, I don't care. It's that thing. Are you with me? Because you're trying to complete yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. Outside. The work of completion takes place inside.
Yes, sir.
You see, because there's a woman in you. There's that same Shakti in you that you're attracted to and nurturing. Are you with me? It's in you. Hmm? Your real husband is in you. That's what must get married. These other marriages, don't misunderstand me, you know, they keep you from killing yourself. But this is what must get married, Shakti and Shiva.
Yes, sir.
You see? Osiris and Isis.
Yes.
You follow what I'm saying? That's the sacred marriage.
Yes.
You see? And you've been looking for your Shakti all over the place.
Chicago.
Right?
Yes.
Right? You've been looking for your Shiva all over the place. They don't even exist. It's in here. So even when you get involved at this level, right, and you get that wife, you get that husband, shit, you still suffer. Suffering may go up. It doesn't complete you. Right? So then we say, well, don't get us some kids here. Right? You know what I mean? And, you know, I gotta have something to give, right? But you all understand, I don't need to lay it all out. You've lived it, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
But that has to take place inside. You see, inside. So there's a lot of other nuances to this. I mean, it can be drilled down for those who are in a male body as well as those in a female body. Then, you know, it implies the kind of work you got to do.
Yes, sir.
You see, there's these individual and different kind of bodies that we are in. You see. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. But there are powers. You see, when you look at nature, right, that's female power. You see, that's female power. And it's amazing.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing. And then there's a male force out here that also is amazing. You see? And that's what has to be joined together. at peace. You're at peace. You have found what you were looking for in the flux that is samsara, the duality is found inside. You become one. This is oneness with the divine.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's real oneness. You have become one with the divine. It's too much to even try to talk about, really. It is something. It is something. Something else to say?
Why do I want to be embarrassed on TV?
Give up thy fear. What you're looking for requires you to give up your fear of being embarrassed.
Right.
By definition. So that's just protecting your image of yourself. It's your principal strategy by which you maintain your so-called healing. You know how it is? You know when we're kids, we're sneaking in and get that cookie, looking for mom and dad or something like that. You live a sneaky life. She's just sneaky. That's all. There's no happiness in there. Don't you? It's all about giving up thy fear.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's the bottom line. You see? And that's the first clarity you have to get. That's the purpose of satsangs and all this stuff here, the reading of the scriptures, the study of this and that, all of that. You see, that's the proper function of the intellect. If you're using your intellect and you're not diminishing your fear, then you got a dysfunctional intellect. There's something wrong with your intellect.
Yes, sir.
You follow me?
Yes, sir.
True?
True.
That's his function. It's the beginning of the process, using your intellect. Your intelligence, I should say. Maybe not so much your intellect, but your intelligence, real intelligence. You see? The ability to discern the distinction between what is real and what is not real. You see by these, right?
Yeah.
Clarity, right? See by it. Seeing things clearly as they are. Are you with me? That's intelligence. You got intelligence, right? Use it. You see? Cultivate some. That's the purpose of inquiry, contemplation, manana, reflection. That is helping you develop your capacity to be intelligent. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And when that work is done, and finally you are able to go beyond mere intellectualism. Are you with me? Then another part, you see, intelligence impacts at the level of your heart. Are you with me? You become moved now out of a different kind of force. That is greater than, you got a bunch of intellectual knowledge and stuff. The problem is you can't apply it. You see the distinction? Yes, intellectually, you understand, but you have no ability to be governed by your intellect, your intelligence, you see? Your intellectual understanding don't transform you, don't you think? Notice this. It's just intellectual understanding. Good at the beginning, but you got to develop it. You see, that's the function of contemplation. That's the function of reflection and all of these things. You see, those are auxiliary forms of sadhana. You have to take time out and sit and reflect. Look at your life. You see, observe. can't get no understanding if you don't observe. That's the principle of science, right? You observe.
Yes.
True?
Sure.
Well, you don't observe nothing about yourself. You observe a lot about other people, but you don't observe nothing about yourself. And therefore you don't know yourself. And not knowing yourself, you really don't even know, you see, how to find the right job or the right man or the right way, because you don't even know yourself. You're fundamentally ignorant. Care how many PhDs you got, you're fundamentally ignorant.
Yes, sir.
True?
Yes, sir.
True?
Yes, sir.
Know thyself,
Know thyself.
foundation.
Yes, sir. So,
That's the foundation.
true.
It's an amazing thing.
Yes.
But you have to give up some fear. Even in conventional psychotherapy, you know, that shadow material has to be wrapped back in to become a whole person, right? We know that. That's a basic psychotherapy. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
And this thing that the minister talk about, that's way beyond psychotherapy. Way beyond psychotherapy. But for all this therapy you've been getting, what to do? You know what I mean? You remain maladaptive to reality, and you're going to suffer. Sadly. And you're going to die
Yes.
without ever having lived. Ain't that tragic? I lived all these years, and then you die, and you were never happy. At all. You just wasted this precious human body and this precious life. You just wasted it on bullshit. As if you didn't even live.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You didn't live a meaningful life. And you did not do anything that was meaningful for others. What's the point? You pissed it away. Who knows whether you would get this human body. The energy will take another form. Are you with me? That energy that is at your fundamental core being, yeah, that will get another form because it can't be destroyed. Are you with me? But who wants to be a rat again? I'm tired of being rat and roaches and all that. Aren't you? Well, act like it.
That's great.
But yes, it's all right, beloved. It takes courage to do that. You see, that's freedom. You see, that's freedom. That's liberation. Freedom from your fears. That's liberation.
Yes.
And that's what the path of the Bible is about, the liberation of us from our own fears.
Yes, sir.
That's moksha.
Yes, sir.
That's moksha. You're free now. Are you with me? That's the abundancy that Jesus talked about. You're free of that. That's a whole different thing. And all of that is your inner work. Nobody else can do it for you. The guru can't do it for you. Past gurus, Jesus, Buddha, etc., they can't do that. It's your work.
Yes, sir.
You got to do that work.
Yes. So,
And it's not easy. It's like dying while living. In fact, many of the paths are described as, and really are simply ways of dying while living. That's the test. And that's a whole nother animal. That's a whole nother animal. And to die while living must be preparing yourself for those deaths. You see? True.
Yes, sir.
So let him go, 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 let him go. Where's your little cap gloves that your daddy bought you? You got it on the car. You let that go. You had to let it go. Right? But remember when you were 3 or 4 years old and you cried, you see, you had to let it go. Right?
You grow up.
You grow up.
Yes, sir.
Jesus said that when I was a child, I had the value system of a child. I thought like a child, talked like a child, lived like a child. But when I become a man, I become a woman, I put away my childish ways. If I'm to do anything less than that, simply means you are arrested in your development. You're trying to do adult reality with the mind of a 3 or 4-year-old kid. Come on here. That's gonna work.
Yes, sir.
It's not gonna work. You must grow up. You must mature is the better word. You must become more mature. You see, like a piece of fruit from a tree, it has to ripen. You gotta become more mature. More maturity is the result of seeing things the way things really are and getting out of this fantasy world that you lived in as a kid. That's not good. But your fantasy has become your comfort zone. And now you're stuck. And still stuck in fantasy. You know what I mean? If I can get me the right man, the right woman, oh, I will have more fantasy. More fantasy. See, get my way. See, the world, the world ain't your mommy and your daddy. You see what you go get your way. When you're a kid, we let you get your way. You're in the store making all that damn and nobody people looking at us. Hit the little shit, you know what I mean? Be quiet. We don't let you get your way because we're embarrassed and so forth. Right? But this, you're not going to get your way here. Because what you're trying to get is the ability to edit reality. That's what you're trying to get. What you call my way, that's just your attempt and effort to edit reality. This is samsara. This is not paradise yet. You see? This is samsara. This is vicissitude. This is impermanence. Everything changing here, right? But you don't have the maturity or the resiliency to deal with this inevitable flux here. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You're in trouble, aren't you? Don't you think?
Yes, sir.
You're trying to make what is impermanent and constantly changing permanent and changeless. This is not going to happen. You see? You're living in fantasy somewhere. Right?
Yes, sir.
See, you're trying not to die. What is this? That's fantasy. You're on your way out of here. This thing that you call me is on the way out of here. You with me?
Yes, sir.
And it will grow old if it keeps breathing and so forth and so on. And you can't negotiate none of that.
There's nothing.
Oh, it's time like one member in the choir. Nothing. And you're not prepared for it. It's going to be much suffering.
Yes, sir.
Much suffering. Much suffering.
Yes.
Because it's coming to an end. And you're going to lose people that you love. All that stuff. If you grow older and older and older and move further and further, then you're going to start losing this damn thing.
Yes, sir.
Your prized possession.
Yes, sir.
You're going to lose this too.
Yes.
Right? True?
Yes, sir.
And you're not prepared for it. You made no preparation for it. Because you were too deluded to make any preparation. You were still operating out of some kind of childhood fantasy somewhere. And if you found doing life, right, just being in this duality, in this impermanency, in this samsara, if you found that hard, right? You just wait.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes.
You're gonna have a hard time being old.
Yes.
Your feet done got flat. You can't put on no green bottom and 7-inch heels. Them days over with, right? You see? Can't run up and down them stairs. I said, go with me. Can't even walk up. So, yeah. So you're gonna be, depending how long you live, let's say you live you 80, 85, you're gonna have an 85-year-old body trying to do shit that requires an 18-year-old body. You're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Because your mind is out of sync with reality.
Yes, sir.
And you will suffer. You just try to jump up from that seat. You done fell out. You got a rock something. You got a rock. You know, this back in the day, how you get you got a rock. You got a rock to get out. Sometimes you're going to get dizzy. You don't know what happened. What happened? Yes, it dragged. You thought you were 20. So, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. We can make light of it, but the reality is that you gotta get there. Gotta get there. And so you have to really be able to contemplate, accept, and prepare for that, which is inevitable. Nobody avoided. You see, Buddha's not in this body. Jesus is not in this body. Guru Rinpoche is not in this body. You see, Lao Tzu's ain't in this body. And none of them in this body no more. They had to drop their body too. You presume otherwise. And the difference between them and us, they were prepared. You, not prepared. Because you're still full of fear. A fear-based life is a life not worth even living.
That's true.
It's just fear-based.
Yes.
Scared. You can't even relax. How you gonna have some peace of mind? Can't even. vigilant. He's looking at me, but he's looking at me. I mean, you fighting with people in your mind. Really messing with you. just picking a fight with them. And tell them that you oh boy, they say on the Bergerac, you fighting. Got a man in your enemies. I mean, this is insane. So you see our condition. And the only point is that, when we look at our actual condition, the purpose is not to demean us or to mock at one another, but to see our true condition and go to work. That's what the Kula process is all about, helping one another see. Are you with me? Being each other's mirror. You see that we can look into this, you see, and get the help we need. The greatest pitfall on the path, the greatest obstacle, the greatest hindrance is that you become self-deluded. Because you hear all these spiritual teachings and all of this stuff, you see, and you start thinking that you are exempt from the ordeal. You see. You start thinking that the knowledge you have heard and accumulated is yours, it ain't yours. You see. It's borrowed.
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yes.
Do you all follow me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Just borrowed. Not yours. And I think Billie Holiday said the best God bless the child of God.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get you on. What else would you wrestle like I'm tired. I don't know how you got into this. Yes, brother.
Rasheka.
Brother.
I just had a question about, because you speak a lot about preparing for death. And my question more so is preparing to be a death doula more so, because I care for my father who has dementia. And more than likely, I will be the one that discovers him. And in preparation for that, is there anything that I would have to do to prepare to aid him at that time?
That's a good question. And I know I may not be able to fully address it, but several things come to mind. You see, you will only be able to able to relieve your father's suffering that he will go through. He's already had dementia.
He does.
What stage?
He's in the beginning more so.
Beginning, okay, so it'll get worse and so forth.
Yes.
Right. And with that deterioration, there's suffering, et cetera, right? But if you're not prepared for your death, then it diminishes your ability to be prepared for anybody's death, by definition. Are you with me? So the thing that has to occur, you have to start getting ready. You see, because you see, our inability to handle the death of a loved one is a reflection of our failure to have been able to be prepared for our own death. So in different traditions, they have what, for instance, in Tibetan Buddhism, they call buwas. You see, it's a certain kind of practice of reminding the dying, right? It's a lot of pieces to it, but we can chat on another occasion, that's one of the advantages of being buried here, but especially with that rascal, because he's been trained to do poor, you know, to help, because when you get in that stage, you don't know what's happening to me. Are you with me? You see, dying while living really is something that's like dying while living. Now, can you imagine your body start dying and you're trying to figure, what's going on here? You see? They need explanations, you see? Oh, beloved, you're dying now. This is what is happening to you, right? Because it don't freak them out, you see? So it's a lot of things, right? But the most important thing, you see, beloved, is your state as a caregiver, right? And it's very difficult because it's your father, right?
Yes.
Your daddy girl?
Yes,
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. See, he loved you way more than he loved your mom. You feel me? And what you gonna do when that love is gone? You will suffer. You see none of these other men put up with doing your shit. You see that? You're like, hey, it came in this hard shit. I'm gonna get away from about you. Daddy was there. Yeah. Yeah. So you got some work, baby. You got some work. So we'll talk. Fair enough to look?
yes.
All right. Something else? Oh, y'all looking scared now. Don't be scared. There's mama boys in here. You see my point? They go through the same thing. So it's not just, you know, daddy girls, there's also mama boys. Go both ways. See, that's that something. You see, that's something. That's what is so beautiful, but that you have that quality just by being male or female makes no difference. You see those energies, those forces, right? And so all little boys love their mother. You see? It's just a that you'll see it. Right? It's powerful. You see? It's powerful. Little girls too, but little boys especially because it's cross gender. Are you with me? It's a Shiva Shakti thing going on that you can see being played out. You know? It's a beautiful thing to watch. And so you had them, right? And of course, saying, you see, that masculine force, that Shiva force, you see, something. There is something. Those are forces in you. So these outer contexts is just there to purpose you to get a better insight into what has to happen inside you. Are you with me? But it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So just like you see in nature here, you see all of this, that is his creation, that union, right? That's the result of intercourse, right? Connection, right? All of it. You see? Just imagine what happens inside here. You see, 'cause it permeates. You're in it. Are you with me? True? This body, mind, and so forth, this is not outside of nature. This is inside of nature, right? And forces.
Forces of nature.
And so you see the miracle of Mother Nature, you know, just imagine what it's like, you see, inside you. Ancient Africa, Mr. said, above, so below. Yeah.
Sir.
You too are made out of the same stuff, the stars.
Yes.
Just gotta go in here. And that's the price you gotta die. The price of admission, you gotta die while living. That's the price. Sodom, all of that, let it go. Fearlessness is required. I used to always say, the path of the master, that's not for punks. Punks can't do this. It's not for cowards. Cowards can't do this stuff. You see, for you, there's conventional religion, blah, 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 philosophy, and, you know, not this thing here. You can't do that.
Yes.
Could be a soft, so you have to have that kind of fearlessness and courage to take a knife from your own side and cut your own teeth off. This is not for the meek. This is work. But it's good work. You see, it's good work. Who had the last work? You all tired of listening to this stuff. But you have to understand what happens when your Shakti and your Shiva unite inside of you. You see, in fact, in the external symbolism of what happens inside is in the form of what these poets write about, the love songs we hear. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You see, right? What you find when you read Romeo and Juliet, Layla and Majnun, and Sita and Ram, you know, those, when they find that they're the peace of themselves. You follow me? And then they write poetry about it. They write beautiful love songs about it, right? To give us a kind of ideal, you see? It's a metaphor for what really goes on inside when your Shakti and your Shiva come together, you see, right? A kind of thing happens. They say, for instance, a Kundalini rises. Are you with me?
Yes.
You see? A Kundalini rises. You see? It's like what happens, you see in certain traditions, even in ancient Kemet and so forth, you will see that the erected penis, the phallus, and the yoni, when that phallus and that yoni come together, you know how that feels. I hope so, right? Then there's a kind of burst of bliss, right? Same thing, except much more intense. You see? Right? That's why you see those yogis and yoginis who have achieved that, they just sit back, their eyes just roll back in their heads, like they drunk on bliss. You see? a Mahamudra, you see, occurs, you see. Way beyond what you can get from just physical sex. Are you with me? It's an inner thing. Right? But nevertheless, our poets, our creative people, they sing about that, you see. Maybe we have some music that'll give you an idea of what happens when your inner Shakti and Shiva meet one another and come together and blast off. You see, totally transformed. Roger Vera, let us have a little bit of that. And then we'll save Prashad with last. Or do you want to have Prashad now? Which?
Let's hear a little bit of that.
Let's hear the music.
All right. So we'll hear something about what happens when Shiva and Shakti get together. And see, I'm throwing around the real holes and Who won, you or her? This is she telling you what happened when he met his side.
Another year has come and gone. I thought I had to make it all alone. It's been so long, but God above gave me the strength to find someone to love. So girl, I'm kind of glad you walked into my life. I finally found love, though I had to sacrifice. I'm truly glad to know you. Maybe soon you wanna go. Hey, but now I'm king on the road. Until your love found me. So girl, I said I'm king on the throne. Give me my crown. Well, you walked into my life. I finally found love. I'm here to say goodbye. I'm truly glad to know you. Maybe soon you wanna go. Right now, I'm king on the throne. I don't wanna be left alone. Baby, I'm there. I finally found someone. I had to say goodbye. And I'm truly glad to know you. Maybe soon you wanna go. Oh, right now, I'm king on the throne. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You walk into my life. Little man. I'm truly glad to know you.
All right. What happens when Shakti meets Shiva? But you know, Rasaji, I remember you sent me the little clip of the wedding. When we were in Egypt, we saw that kind of thing. And I remember so clearly, you know, why the guy was so happy that I found a piece of love here. So if that piece of love out here could produce that kind of happiness that I saw on that man's face, can you imagine what finding that little piece of love in here will do?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. It faints you. It faints you. Well, let's hear from now Shakti. When you find that Shiva in you, because he's in you, right? The man you're looking for is in you. That's who you got to hook up with. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
But until you can do that, you see, this is the best there's a song about him. But don't get it twisted. He's out here, right? He's in here. So I think we have Phyllis Hyman back there somewhere. Yeah. You got it right there? Yes, sir. All right, let's go to work. All right.
I was just a rider on the storm. I needed love to keep me feeling warm. I was hanging around with nothing else to do. It's about time that I found something new. The answer, boy, is you. Where have you been all my life? I was nothing, I was nowhere till you came in life. No, I didn't stand a chance till I found this sweet romance. The answer, boy, is you. When you touch me, inside that tells me you're the reason I'm alive. I was going insane until I found you, boy. I was out in the rain, but now the sky's clear.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Yes, I saw. Come on. Hey. What you say?
Riding on the snow, I keep my loving warm. Yes. Yes. So boy, you the answer to all you want.
That's how it goes, folks. That's how that goes, you see. And finding the right man, the right woman, and this outer lifestyle, this reality that we in, that can make all the difference, right? It can give you a taste of what we call a rasa, a taste of it. A taste of it. Now, I don't be looking at him. Let me alone. But you get a taste of it.
Yes.
And you go through this. Taste it inside.
Taste it inside. Yes.
Blast off. Kundalini. Straight up. Like the wings. You see, like on my heart, you had those wings. You fly away. Right? Ida, the female on this side. Pingala, the male on this side. The person, you see, the trident coming together. You see, the inner valley. You see, and the inner yoni. When they unite, it makes this look like nothing. That's your potential. That's your potential. Your whole world changes. Brother Bill, can you find the maestro back there? A little bit of berry.
Very.
Yeah. Yes. And we're gonna get out. We're gonna have Prashad too. Yes, y'all need to go home now. We going to go drinking. We're gonna call the police on us. Over in a funeral home drinking. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guru Deva, Tasmai Shri Guru Deva.
You know, everybody's talking about how different I am. I guess they can notice the change, the way I walk, the way I talk. Believe it or not, baby, I can feel it here inside of me. You turned my whole world around. Yes, darling, it's true love I found. Never have I ever met a girl like you, so warm, so tender, completely new. You changed me, rearranged me, put new meaning in my life. No more sadness or madness, no more lonely nights. It's over, girl, it's over, my dear, 'cause you're here. Turn my whole world around. Oh baby, it's true love I found. You turn my whole world around. And darling, it's true love I found. For you, whenever, whatever you want, I'll do. 'Cause I'm crazy about you, baby. You fulfill my life. No more sadness or madness, no more lonely nights. It's over, girl, it's over, my dear. 'Cause you're here. Ooh, yeah. You turn my whole world around. Oh baby, it's true love I found. You turn my whole world upside down.
One more by the master. One more time.
You got another song? Oh, God. I'm just noticing how pretty good.
You just, they knew what you were going to do.
We'll come in there maybe.
Match that now.
Jennifer gonna take us long.
Ooh.
I tell you what I do. I expect a whole lot of love out of you.
Whole lot of love on the west side right now.
I'm walking too fast.
Take your time. Take your time, Lord. Take
You
your time.
got to be good to me.
That rock. Come on.
Take your time,
I'm
Lord.
gonna be good to you. There's a whole lot of things you and I could do. What about the way you love me?
What about it?
And the way you squeeze me. Yeah, it's simply beautiful.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, when you get right down to it.
That's it.
When you get me, I'll be right there. Sometimes you feel all you got to do is call and simply beautiful.
Come on out.
You know he a ham, man. You know he a ham.
This one is soul.
Come on, you know that.
Go ahead, Iris. Run it, baby.
Ari, I got soul.
I like it. I like it.
Soul, baby.
Say that, girl. Say that.